Hey everyone, so today I want to talk to you about Room 101, which is on BBC just now. And I remember when I was in third year at school, I would have been, what, 14, 13, don't know. We watched a clip of Room 101 from years ago, and it was so fascinating, and I've always been meaning to try and get hold of episodes and things because I just love the concept of it. And then I found out that BBC started airing it last week. I think they have done in the past, but they started airing a new series last week and I have fallen completely in love with it. It's hosted by Frank Skinner, which straight away is a bonus. I love him, he is hilarious. Even if the programme format was dire, which it's not, we'll get to that soon, it would still be fantastic just because he's hosting it. If you don't know what Room 101 is, it's basically you pitch things that you want to put in Room 101, which is things that annoy you. They get put in Room 101, metaphorically speaking, and that's them. They're gone from the world, you know. It's just a way to moan, basically, which is quite an interesting concept. We did an essay on this at school. We had to write an essay about what we'd put in Room 101. Can't remember what I put in. I'm pretty sure I put in people who can't use apostrophes though. That's how bad I was when I was 14. I'm still horrific. Anyway, so it's been 2 episodes, and the format is really great. You have 3 celebrities. So in the first one it was Fern Britton, Robert Webb and Danny Baker. Second one, I've got it written down. Second one was Greg Wallace, Sarah Millican and Gabby Logan. Out of those 2, I think the first one was definitely better. That's because I adore Fern and I love Robert Webb. And the 3 celebrities get their chance to talk about what they'd put in there, and then Frank Skinner chooses one of those 3 which he thinks is the most deserving to go into Room 101. And it's just a battle between them to argue why they don't like it. So I'll give you an example from each show. There's various categories and then they get a wild card at the end. So they have to pick something from the category. So for example, in the first one you had to say something that you didn't like about growing up. For that, Robert Webb said PE, Fern Britton said homework, and Danny Baker said the concept of cool. And I'm not going to tell you which one Frank Skinner put in, but he had to pick one to put in there. Personally, I would have put in the concept of cool. Homework I love because I'm a nerd, and PE we kind of need because there are lots of overweight people in the world. So that was interesting. And then in the second episode, let's go with people. Greg Wallace put in old people at cash machines. Sarah Millican put in experts, and Gabby Logan put in a certain type of sales assistants. I won't say any more, you can watch it and find out details yourself. Out of those, I would have put in sales assistants. Hate them. I don't mean general sales assistants, I mean the ones who are either so upfront it's ridiculous, or the ones that are really rude and quite nasty. I don't mean the ones who don't know what they're doing, because, you know, it's not everybody can know everything about the shop. I mean the ones who are very nasty. You'll know the sort I'm on about. But generally sales assistants I love, they're always quite nice. So that was an interesting category. So each episode has different categories, which I think is nice because it's a nice element of surprise and it makes you think what you'd put in there. That's good. And in the wild card they can pick anything that they want to put in Room 101, which is very, very interesting. And it does make you think, if you could put only one thing in there, what would it be? Personally, I would put in the people who can't use apostrophes, or the people who can't use homophones correctly. You are, there's a difference. I'm not going to go on to that because every time I start talking about that I have the biggest rant. Why is my hair just... I don't know. I have the biggest rant when I start talking about grammar. Yeah, but it is absolutely sensational. It's on for... Well, the first one was on for 40 minutes. The second one's on for half an hour. The first one was called Extra Storage. I'm not too sure why they had an extra 10 minutes. I'll have to find out just out of curiosity. But generally it's about half an hour long and it's just so funny. Especially if you have the right panellists. I'd say 2 out of each of them I loved, then the other one I hadn't even heard of, or not really. So yeah, it is absolutely fantastic. I can't find any episodes of Room 101 online. I think there are some on YouTube. In fact, I know there are some on YouTube, but not full episodes, just certain people and things. Who was it that put Gillian McKeith into Room 101? Who was that? There was an old episode of Room 101, it must have been on years ago, and somebody put a big cardboard cutout of Gillian McKeith into Room 101. Who was that? I'm going to find that. I'm getting so excited. But this is my current favourite airing TV show. I absolutely love it. Cannot wait for the next episode. Please feel free to leave comments and let me know your thoughts on this. But that is it for just now, so I will see you all next time. Bye!